Hey, this is Rick Brandenburg for North Carolina State University, Turf Bugs and Rock and Roll, and I want to talk about insect control in really hot and dry weather. And we're not having that in North Carolina. July and August has been unusually wet, but every year in certain places we get a lot of really hot weather, and it gets dry, and yet people still want to control their grubs, they want to control their mole crickets and other insects, but it makes it really challenging, and here's why. Number one, when it's really dry, the insects have a tendency to go deep in the soil, and that makes it really hard to get the insecticide to them when they're down, several inches below the soil. The second thing that happens is it makes it really challenging to get the insecticide down in there because it has a tendency to bind fast to dry clay particles, to dry organic matter, and those sorts of things. And the third thing, and this can be just as important, is when it's really hot and dry, sometimes you put the insecticide down and it simply will volatilize and you'll lose a lot of it to the atmosphere, so you have less active ingredient present to do a good job controlling the insect. So my recommendation when it's really hot and dry, get some good soil moisture. And I would irrigate prior to the application. See if you can get that organic matter, see if you can get the soil particles really wet, and then if you can, then that'll help move the insecticide down in there. And it'll also cool the temperatures and get less volatilization. The other thing it does is it moves the insects up nearer, closer to the surface, so you actually have a fighting chance to control them. So those are my recommendations, and then of course water heavily after you apply the product. Hope that helps. Hope you don't have a drought, but look forward to talking with you again next time. Thanks.